Hey Tubesters, it's RN4 song, The Bougie Mystic. Hopefully this camera angle looks good. I'm trying to get one that doesn't show too much of the background because it's really untidy and cluttered in here. I think during the week and definitely this coming weekend, I'm gonna just do a me weekend where I just take care of things that I have been neglecting. And one of them is going to be like tidying and cleaning up because I can't stand the sight of this, but I don't have the time to do it right now. Technically, I don't even have time to do this video, but I feel like if I don't do it now, then I'll never get it done. So, this, I feel like I've talked about this before, like on a live stream or something, saying, hey, something really cool is going to happen in October. But anyway, as you can tell by the title, this is a Samhain haul. You definitely want to stick to the end though, because there's going to be 2 Samhain hauls. I originally wasn't going to let y'all know, but I think I should. There is going to be a second Samhain haul later, more closer to Samhain, maybe after. But this one, you really want to pay attention to the end of the video for this one. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, I've got things from 2 different shops. I've talked about these shops before. They're ones that, they were like the first shops that I bought from when I started out my practice. Anyway, so we're gonna start with one of the shops, of the stuff that I ordered from them first, and then we'll move on to the other one. So this is a book. Well, I guess I should talk to you about why I have the book. So one of the things that I wanted to do this year, starting Samhain, and do it for all 8 Sabbats, I want to rekindle my deity practice, my spiritual practice in general, but a lot of the deities as well, because I feel like that's sometimes pretty unique to my practice. I've talked about how I've had deities I work with the Esbats, or for the Esbat and for the for lunar rites, solar rites, and for the Sabbats. And maybe I haven't talked about it so much lately or on this channel, but I know I used to talk about it on my first channel. And I feel like part of the reason why I haven't talked about it much, if at all, is because I haven't been working much of that practice. I feel like I've gotten so lost in my cultural practices that I've like neglected some of like my personal practices that I still can and wanted to keep with my cultural practice, if that makes any sense. So that's why the book. I decided that this Samhain until next Samhain, I'm going to dedicate myself to, I guess not dedicate myself, but put time into reconnecting with these deities. I don't really feel like I've lost a connection with them. I just want to really more reawaken and deepen the connection. So that's what, I don't want to say fully what I'm going to do, because that's going to give away what the second haul is going to be about. But the second haul is going to be very Hecate-centric. That's the only clue I'm going to give. Yeah, I decided, I read a little bit about this book, and it sounded pretty good. So I was like, oh, let me get this one. So this is Hecate, Goddess of Witches by Courtney Weber. And it's one of those beautiful, like, the texture is like soft and smooth. Oh, it just feels so good. I can't remember if I actually bought this from 13moons.com or not. I know that I first found it on 13moons.com, but they might have sold out on it, so I probably got this at eBay, because I remember looking for it on Amazon and eBay as well. So I can't remember if I actually got it from 13moons.com or not, but I'm going to incorporate it in the 13 Moons portion of this haul, because I did at least find it on that website first. So there's that. And then there's these really cool candles. I've never bought this specific brand of candle before, but they're Dorothy Morrison's Wicked Witch Halloween. I guess it's like a, oh, what's it called? Like, not a category. I can't think of what it's called. But then this one's Wicked Witch Mojo, so it's a little different. Not the biggest fan of the word mojo, because it's very hoodoo oriented and it definitely belongs in the hoodoo practice. So I have, blessed be, I almost dropped the candle. So I got 2 of these Waking the Dead. These are basically, if you want the ancestor to help you, you've got to wake them up. Dorothy Morrison, that's a quote that's on the candle. So this is like a, and it's got little like notes. I'm not gonna read those, but it's basically an ancestral summoning candle. That's the best way I would call it. Or so I'll definitely be using my ancestral summoning potion when lighting this candle. I think I do need to get like a not a votive holder, a pillar candle holder. I do want to get one of those. I think I'll just get like a single one because I do have a candle holder, a 5-arm candle holder, can hold pillars as well, but it's like 3-inch pillars, so I think I just want to have a single one just so I can do single candle work, you know what I mean? And this one is a Haint Happening or Haint Happening candle, triple action haint and nasty spirit repellent. So this is really good for spiritual protection. Since I want to be doing some more spirit seeking and like spirit work, I thought it'd be best to have this. I might even put it in my candle this year for Samhain. I haven't decided yet. So that is the 13moons.com haul, and I'm so excited. So excited. So these are all part of the Natural Magic. Oh, so this has the old label on it. Okay, so I was about to say Natural Magic Shop because that's what the label says, but this must be like before she changed it to co-op. So these are Natural Magic co-op candles, formerly Natural Magic Shop. I finally got the Samhain candles. That's another goal this year. I know I have in bulk, and I think that's the only Sabbat candle I actually got. So or Ostara, it might have been Ostara, I can't remember. But I definitely want to make sure I have all the Sabbat candles this year. I really, really love hers. Natural Magic Shop co-op candles are ritually crafted of beeswax sheets for a renewable resource, nature-friendly burn. They are infused with 100% natural essential oils appropriate to the intention and finished with biodegradable glitter. So very eco-friendly, very very earth mindful and all that. Samhain candles are made on Saturday in the waning moon. Burn just one or one each night for a 3-day spell. Share with friends or burn all of them all at once or sequentially according to your will for any Samhain ritual, Halloween or Dia de los Muertos observation, or to honor the dead or dearly departed. I think I will buy another set. I don't know why I only bought the one. So I'm definitely going to buy another set. They always come in sets of 3s. All her candles come in sets of 3s. Actually, not just the Sabbat ones. But I know I'm definitely going to burn these. Actually, I might not. I don't think I am. I was originally going to burn like 1 candle each day. But I think I might just burn, like make like 2 notches to break it up in 3 sections. And then just burn 1 notch each day. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's not be wasteful. Because back in the day, candle magic wasn't the main form of magic. Because candles weren't that easily accessible. Well, I don't know if it was that, but they were more expensive. You know, it was, so I kind of want to pull back on that. Excuse me. Then we have the Spirit Summons candles. Like I said, they always come in packs of 3. This is, and they're always beeswax. I think it's herbs and oils, or at least like oils, essential oils, put on the beeswax candles or beeswax sheets, rolled up, and then the biodegradable glitter. So no matter what type of candle you're buying, they're all made that way with certain intentions, certain moon phases, planetary, weekday, and pack of 3. So that's like the standard Natural Magic Co-op candles. And I didn't get the oil because I already got the 8 Sabbat oil set. So I got this incense, the Samhain incense, and it smells really good. It has, I think it's patchouli centric. It has this beautiful, ooh, I think I just got some up my nose, but it just smells so motherfucking delicious. Um, I've only gotten incense once from her, and I think it was actually a free gift years ago. And it's always loose incense, so you definitely want to make sure you have charcoals. Unfortunately, where I was living at the time, and the resources I had, and the money that I had, I didn't have, yeah, I definitely got some incense on my nose. I didn't have charcoal to burn it on, so I never got to burn it, but it was the Llamas incense. And like I said, I got it years ago. I think it was a free gift. And the description of that says that it smells like freshly baked bread. No lie. I don't know if it still smells like that when it's burned, because like I said, I never got to burn it. But it definitely, it definitely smells like bread out the tube. Now this one's almost like a resinous patchouli. Yeah, I want to say like a resinous patchouli. It's delicious. I can't wait to burn that. And then I got the Spirit Summons oil to go with the candles. And then I got a Hecate oil. I'm so excited. This is something else I want to do. And I already, oh, blessed be, that smells amazing. Oh, gods, yes. I already talked to her because there's 2 deities that she doesn't have on there. And I reached out in emails like, hey, I would like to get, basically, long story short, these 2 deities you don't have oils for, is it possible that you can make them? And she said yes. So I do need to like check to see if she's emailed me or if they're listed or whatever. So that way I can get those. But yeah, if you definitely want a custom deity oil or spirit oil, or I don't know, if there's an oil, I think it's usually like spirits and deities, but definitely reach out to her, talk to her. She's very, very nice, very sweet, very friendly, very professional. Her name is Cedar Stevens. She's a really great person and a witch. She, I think, was a botanist. I'm gonna link the websites to 13moons.com and Natural Magic Co-op below in the description box. So definitely check them out. Read her bio. She talks about how she used to be in the science field and all that good shit, and how she's brought that science aspect into witchcraft, and it's just immaculate. You get what you pay for. I'm not gonna say that it's cheap. I'm not gonna say that it's inexpensive. But I don't really think it's expensive either. You definitely are getting investments for your witchcraft. It's not just, oh, it smells good and it just has no oomph behind it. You've seen me use her oils before. I've straight up put a whole bottle of something in my own potion bottles. Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Blessed be what I do with the bottle. Bottle! Well, I don't know where I put it. But when I made that, the fucking, oh, now I can't even remember what the name was called. The fucking psychic oil, that's not what we call it, but I put her psychic oil in there. Oh, wait, right here. Right here. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. The, mirror communication oil. I put her, I think it was the mercury oil, which was a free gift. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Put it in here. So like you've seen me use her oils before. I have some other ones, like I actually have an astral travel oil. This is what I use in place. I haven't been doing a lot of astral traveling, as you can see, because I still have a full bottle. But I have used it a good maybe 3 or 4 times. But whatever I don't use, and once I make my own wind riding potion, I will be adding this in there as well. Oops, that fell down, but it's okay. So, yeah, but long story short, not really short, I love, if I had to choose one shop, I'm gonna go with the Natural Magic shop. Sorry, Natural Magic Co-op. Her stuff is just, I could spend forever. I could spend forever on multiple recorded videos and live streams talking about how great I love her shop. But we need to end this video. So the thing that I've been withholding from you that I'm so excited to share with you and say, and hopefully you stayed to the end, fingers crossed, I really hope so, is this is also a giveaway announcement. It's been so long since I've done a giveaway. I've been getting a few, maybe more than a few. I've been getting some more subscribers. Thank you to all these new subscribers I've been getting. I really appreciate y'all, and this is just my way of showing my appreciation. So what's in the giveaway? I wanted to try and make it personal to the channel, also make you feel like you're a part of my practice, and kind of like, even though we're in separate maybe states or at least separate houses, towns, cities, whatever, that if you win this giveaway and when you're using this stuff, some of this stuff is stuff that I have or stuff that I would use, so you feel like you have a part of my blessed be. I just found the bottle I was looking for. It was right on my fucking altar. This was the bottle I was talking about. Still can't remember what the name is, but squirrel. Sorry. I just like saw it out the corner of my eye. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's the bottle. Anyway, I wanted you to have products that I would use, that I believe in, that I trust and know are good suppliers for your magical practice. So that way you're getting something that's kind of personal. I also want it to be some things that I have used, have now, or like I said, would use if I bought it for myself. So anyway, let's get into what the goodies are. The book. I'm giving away the book. There's a few caveats with this book. One, if you are atheist, or you just have, maybe you're like a Christian witch and you follow more of the don't have any other gods ideology, just message me. Again, that's gonna be a if you are the winner situation. I'll explain those requirements towards the end, but I wanted to get this out the way now. That's why I'm talking about this one first. So if that's your situation, you're atheist, or you're what did I just say, Christian witch, crystal pagan, whatever, just if you're the winner, let me know, and then I will omit this book from you, or from, not from you, but from the giveaway. The whole reason why I made this book part of the giveaway is because, again, like I said earlier, I wanted it to feel like we're both experiencing these products. Now, the reason why I decided to do a book instead of like a candle or anything like that is because I didn't want you to feel like you had to work with the deity. So I didn't want to give you like a candle or an oil or something where it's like, well, now I have to work with this goddess. So I didn't want to like push my practice on y'all, and I didn't want to push deity work on y'all. But I feel like most people in the craft, in the pagan path, are really always interested about reading and learning new things. So I thought a book was a safe way to go. Again, I will be reading this, either this book itself or the ebook. So again, that was another reason I wanted to add this. We can share it together. I really hope that the person wants this book, because I'd love to talk to you and say, hey, I've read this, where'd you get in the book? And then we can talk about it. It's like, oh, did you get any intuitive, I guess the mainstream term is like intuitive hits or anything like that, or like I would just love to do like a little book discussion, almost like a mini one-on-one book club type of deal. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. Fingers crossed that someone wants the book. I really hope y'all want the book. It looks good. Please take the book. I'm okay. I'm gonna stop talking about the book now. But yeah, that's that. Another thing that is part of the giveaway is, where'd it go? Is the Spirit Summons candles. Now, the reason why I picked these is because Samhain. First of all, Hecate is part of the underworld and spirits and things of that nature, so it goes with it. But also just Samhain in general is all about spirits walking the earth, your ancestors, things of that nature. I'm going to include a personal note about the various ways in which you can work with these for ancestors and non-ancestral spirits. Not the hint is non-ancestral spirits, does not mean non-human spirits. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You'll have to see if you win the giveaway to understand what else I mean. But want you to challenge yourself if you are afraid to work with ancestors, or if you feel you have problematic ancestors. Trust me, I'm gonna give you a note that's gonna expand the definition of ancestor and will most likely make you feel comfortable using these products. Take advantage of the season. The veil is thin. You got candles and oils to amp the practice. I think it's, I don't think you're gonna have a bad experience with this. That's what I'm gonna say about that. So yes, I know some people are a little leery about working with ancestors or spirits or whatever. Like I said, you might have problematic ancestors or whatever. But trust me, I wouldn't do anything to like hurt you or your practice. When you win this, read the note, and you're gonna feel comfortable working with this stuff. With that said, that was what the giveaway was originally gonna be. Somehow I made an oopsie and bought 2 of these, as you saw earlier, so this is also part of the giveaway. So you can use this any way you see fit, but I know I'm not gonna use and need 2 of them, so I've included it in the giveaway. So it includes, this is the giveaway: book, candles, and oil. Blessed be. Requirements are to be a public subscriber, which means that I can see that you're you've been a subscriber, whatever. Don't hide that from me. That's very important. Be an active member in the community. That's something I'm just very passionate about, being community centric, so I wanted that to be part of the giveaway. The cutoff for subscribers joining is today for this giveaway. And I think that's it. I think that's all the requirements. Oh, wait, no, one more, so sorry. The last requirement is to comment below, how do you think you would use these products, if you feel comfortable. That one's not a strict requirement. The other 2 are strict requirements. That last one, you can either comment in the description, comment box below, or block, whatever it's called, or you can message me on Instagram, that's fine too. I know some people are a little private about the practice, so you decide how you want to answer that last prompt. This will be, let's see, I'm gonna upload this, I think it's the 4th of October. I forget, it's definitely a Monday. It's a Monday in October, and so by Friday, basically I'm gonna have this for the week. So from whatever day it is, I can't remember if I decided the 4th or the 11th. It's one of those Mondays. When editing me will put in the date here. And then you'll also know, because like the day it uploads, right? But from that Monday until Friday when the second video uploads, you have until then to do the comments. And I'm actually going to make it where you can be a subscriber till Friday. So you can subscribe now up until the Friday, right? And answer the prompts up until Friday. And you have until 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think it's Pacific Standard Time. It's definitely 3 p.m. That's when I upload Mondays, Fridays at 3 p.m. I think that's it. Oh, no, one more thing. Do not worry about shipping, and it's international. I think I said all the things. So if you're not in America, that is fine. Do not worry about shipping. I will still send this to you. It should be fine for customs. It's just an oil and candle, and a book, so you should be fine. Yeah, and like I said, don't worry about shipping. I think that's all the things. If there's something else, editing me will probably throw it in a message or a little 2-second clip. But as always, thank you for watching. Best of luck, and as always, abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.